Good day everyone. I am Prince Alan Sibinoya, the reporter of Chapter 22, Trial of Rizal. Rescue attempts by the Katipunan. The Katipunan, a secret revolutionary society founded by Bonifacio. We all know that KKK is kataas-taasang kagalang-galang na katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. In English term, Supreme Worshipful Association of the Sons of the People. Filipino nationalist organization founded in year 1892 to oppose Spanish rule. The organization numbered anywhere from 100,000 to 400,000 members. The Filipino nationalist Emilio Aguinaldo was the leader of this group, which successfully fought the Spanish. Most of the members were Tagalog. Dr. Pio Valenzuela, secret emissary of the Katipunan to the Pitan. Dr. Valenzuela, born at July 11 at year 1869 and died at April 6, 1956. Dr. Valenzuela was a Filipino physician and revolutionary leader. At the age of 23, he joined the Society of the Katipunan, a movement which sought the independence of the Philippines from Spanish colonial rule, and started the Philippine Revolution. Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Jacinto, and other brave Katipuneros, these are the persons who plotted to rescue Rizal from the cruiser Castilla, which was then anchored at the Manila Bay. Rizal's last trip to Spain. Cry of Balintawak. The cry that started the Philippine Revolution on 23rd of August, year 1896. Bonifacio and his fellow Katipuneros tore their cedulas during their revolution. Cedulas, we all know, that is residence certificate. Those Katipuneros said, "Long live the Philippines." This was marked as the historic Cry of Balintawak, which actually occurred in Pugadlawin, thus it is also called Sigaw ng Pugadlawin. Father Mariana Hill, Augustinian Parish Priest of Tondo. After the Cry of Balintawak, on 30th day of August, Rizal received letters from Governor Blanco wishing him happiness. 2 additional letters from the Minister of War, General Marcelo D. Azcaraga, Philippine-born Spaniard, and the Minister of Colonies. Isla de Panay, the steamer where Rizal boarded when he left for Spain. Rizal in Singapore. The steamer reaches the Singapore, British colony. On the night of September 7, the next morning, on Don Pedro Rosas and his son Periquin, Rizal's friend in Singapore, including Rosas, urged him to remain. Don Pedro Rosas and his son Periquin gets off the ship. Arrest and imprisonment. Captain A. Alemani, a ship's keeper who arrested Rizal. At the month of September, day 30, Rizal was placed under arrest by the ship's keeper. General Despujol, the man who banished him to the Pitan in year 1892, and now military commander of the Catalunya, which jurisdiction over Montjuic's castle. The steamer, where Rizal boarded when he left Barcelona at 5 a.m., October 6, Rizal was moved ashore and jailed at Montjuic's castle. Unsuccessful rescue in Singapore. Dr. Antonio Regidor and Sixto Lopez, those are the persons who dispatched frantic telegrams. Mr. Ford, an English lawyer in Singapore. The dispatch frantic telegrams contains that Mr. Ford should rescue Rizal from the Spanish steamer when it reached Singapore by a writ of habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is a writ or legal action through which a prisoner can be released from an awful detention. That is, detention lacking sufficient cause or evidence. Back to Manila. Deodado Arellano, Dr. Pio Valenzuela, Moises Salvador, Jose Dizon, Domingo Franco, Timoteo Paez, and Pasiano. Pasiano was arrested and cruelly tortured. Those are the Filipino patriots. Preliminary investigation. Two kinds of evidence presented against Rizal. First, documentary. Second is testimonial. This will be presented on the screen later. The documentary evidence consists of 15 exhibits. The testimonial evidence consists of the 13 oral testimonies. Colonel Olive transmitted the records of the case. Governor Ramon Blanco, who in turn appointed Captain Rafael Dominguez as the judge advocate to institute the corresponding action against Rizal. Don Nicolas de la Peña, Judge Advocate General, whom General Blanco transmitted the papers for an opinion. After studying the papers, Peña submitted the following recommendations. The accused be immediately brought to trial. He should be kept in prison. An order of attachment be used against his properties to the amount of 1 million pesos as indemnity. He should be defended in court by an army officer, not by a civilian lawyer. Rizal chooses his defender. Don Luis Taviel de Andrade, First Lieutenant of the Artillery, brother of Jose Taviel de Andrade, the bodyguard of Rizal in Calamba, year 1887. Charges read to Rizal. This was the charges were read to Rizal in the presence of his counsel. Two questions asked at the month of December, day 11. He did not question the jurisdiction of the court. He had nothing to amend, except that since his deportation to the Pitan in year 1892, he had not engaged in politics. He did not admit the charges preferred against him. He did not admit the declarations of the witness against him. Rizal Manifesto to his people. On December 15, Rizal wrote a manifesto to his people appealing to them to stop the unnecessary shedding of blood and to achieve their liberties by means of education and industry. Rizal's saddest Christmas. December 25, year 1896 was Christmas. On that day, all Christendom joyously celebrated the birthday of Christ, who was born to redeem mankind from injustice. He wrote a letter to Lieutenant Taviel de Andrade. The Trial of Rizal. December 26, year 1896. The Court-Martial of Rizal. Cuartel de España, the military building. Lieutenant Colonel Jose Tugores Arjona, the President. Captain Ricardo Muñoz Arias, Captain Manuel Reguera, Captain Santiago Izquierdo Osorio, Captain Braulio Rodriguez Nunez, Captain Manuel Diaz Escribano, Captain Fernando Perez Rodriguez are the 7 members of the military court. Also present in the courtroom were Dr. Jose Rizal, the accused, Lieutenant Taviel de Andrade, his defensive counsel, Captain Rafael Dominguez, the judge advocate, Lieutenant Enrique de Alcocer, prosecuting attorney. The spectators, Josephine Branken, a sister of Rizal, some newspapermen, and many Spaniards. Rizal was accused for 3 crimes. First, rebellion. Second, sedition. Third, illegal association. The penalty of the rebellion and sedition was from life imprisonment to death. The penalty of illegal association was correctional imprisonment and a fine of 325 to 3,250 pesetas. Pesetas means the standard unit of money used in Spain. Bolivia signs Rizal's execution. From the month of December, day 30, the execution of Rizal at Bagumbayan Field, Luneta.